Welcome back, Internet, to D&D.
He goes, we don't know how she does it, but she does.
It seems she has a better understanding of the city than most. I would like to have a conversation with her, even if for only a moment.
So would I. He's,
Yeah, so
And unfortunately,
would
I do feel, Johan, that our intentions are on two different paths with said conversation.
fair enough then. Well, let me direct you very briefly to the slaughtered calf. He goes, it is down this road about 4 blocks. You're going to make he gives you basically blah 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 directions, and you guys are like, okay, cool. Deuces nerd.
Well, actually, I have a question for him.
Sure, go ahead.
Johan, why do they call it the Slaughtered Calf? Seems an odd name for an inn.
I don't know.
That of a church to give it appeal.
I
don't know.
say we shouldn't go to where they've told us to go.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Are there any other inns in the area?
I agree that we should not necessarily go to the place that they suggested for the reasons that they suggested. But often, if you are to
suggest you
spring
do
a
it-
trap, you must go forth to where the trap is first.
I was gonna say you guys might as well do it also because it's gonna be free. So
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
No, I was taking that into account. I was just making the suggestion as my character because I clearly didn't trust the church from the start.
Yeah.
That calm is not normal.
But turning to the group, we should, I believe, at least go check it out. 1, it was recommended. 2, be nice to see why it was recommended. And 3, I'd like to get a drink.
you
I
can do
agree
that.
with you on the drink, but
So you guys are gonna head off.
I've had bad experiences with churches like these before, not quite the same. And if you say what you say is true, dwarf, and the name of the sin does not bode well, be prepared. All of you.
Guys, ready?
I believe we still haven't. Other than the introduction, this is outside of character, right?
So we're
I don't
outside
think
the
we
intro.
Ready.
actually introduced. We haven't introduced each other's names other than maybe.
I'll let
towards
you
the
guys
end.
do that at the end.
Yeah.
Because
I just was thinking.
I
that
kind of
if-
want to
if-
get. I want to keep the story moving. That way, we actually get to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Let's move it to that. I was just.
Yeah, I vote that we move to the slaughtered calf.
Okay.
So you guys.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I want to kill something.
Yes.
So you guys actually make it to the end,
That's not nice.
and you guys.
I'm not nice.
Okay.
You guys. Open at
Guys,
the end,
guys,
and you-
listen to the.
We must listen to the god, or he will smite us.
So you guys finally make it into the inn, and it's a pretty nice. It's pretty good sized, but it's comfortable. It's much better than the boat you guys were sleeping on.
Hey.
And you guys walk up.
1
and
cup is 17.
So you guys walk up to the register.
Welcome, honored guests. Come in, unburden yourselves, and rest your weary feet upon our velvet-lined chairs. Quench your parched throats with a mug of ale, and warm your bones by our hearth. We offer plush pillows, feather-stuffed beds, a warm fire, and, above all, a safe haven from whatever troubles you. Come, the register is right this way.
The register?
Voice actor.
The register? A man of the cloth recommended this establishment.
He goes, you must be the party of 6 I heard of. Yes. Hold on. It's hard. The Sias the Grand Priest did tell me you all were coming. He goes, your rooms, drinks, and food this evening are gratis.
Ah. Make sure to send the Grand Priest my regards. Did anyone
I'll
else
do that.
catch that?
Yes, It's strange. A grand priest meeting with strangers that have just arrived. That's not something that happens, even if it's a special occasion.
And he seemed misinformed? A grand priest misinformed?
So I.
Things are not adding up.
No, they aren't. Keep your weapons ready.
Innkeep, take us to
Yes.
our rooms.
Of course. And of course, he kind of shows off his.
You cut out again.
No, I'm not cutting out. I'm doing something. Trust me, I'm
Okay.
dramatically pausing. No.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah, so he.
Prolonged eye contact.
God.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
And so he takes you guys to your rooms. You all get separate rooms. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm back revealing the happy place.
Okay.
Just ignore it for now, I suppose.
Yeah.
Robert,
Yes.
define sense.
Sure, go for it.
And perception check.
Perception check for me as well.
Okay.
Do I need a roll for the divine sense, or
No, divine sense just goes off. That's
But you
actually,
only have a certain amount of uses per day.
yeah, I get 4 per day. Our bard is temporarily stepping away from her computer.
dead.
He didn't check the room. She's dead.
I can just imagine you. Okay, honey, don't freak out.
Yeah,
Died.
you died.
Like,
It's okay. Everyone dies their first time. B. You don't sense anything
last
innately
second
evil
she
here.
gets pulled into the happy place.
I know, right? She hasn't even seen the happy, has she?
But see, that would work out. That way, she doesn't die, but we don't lose a bard. We don't lose a bard.
So, but yeah, you guys can do freaking in things here. This place also has another bounty board that has what's her face on it, Erla. So,
Hey, Rogue, it's your girlfriend on that board over there.
Ah, yes, one day. You shall
Just
be
promise
mine.
me you'll give me a few minutes to talk to her before you enchant her.
Well, you're quick enough to keep up.
so anyway, I'm assuming you guys are just you're gonna get ale, you're gonna do all your fun, happy dancing, and
Sure, why not? So,
Shit.
anything from perception check or no?
no, nothing from possession. This is an inn.
Okay.
There's
I'm
nothing.
just saying.
There's no hidden motives or.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
When we retire to our rooms, I would like to do a perception check in there. To make sure.
That's what we
I
just did.
meant for my
Oh.
Yes.
check, because you
Because
said
they just escorted us to the room.
Oh, hey, another natural 20.
Jesus.
that's so good for you. Nothing. It's a regular room. It's an inn room.
Okay.
Happy
I
days.
say, boys, before we partake in the free food and drink tonight, I would definitely suggest a level of caution. A level head may come in handy later. But with that being said, barkeep, 2 beers for myself and whatever my friends would like.
Bottle of rum would be nice.
All right. So you guys drink. You have a pretty good time. You get to
I'll
know each
abstain
other.
from drinking.
See, my racism isn't so bad, just slightly tainted.
So, and then eventually, at some point, I'm assuming you guys do retire.
Yes.
So you guys meet back up. You actually do meet back up in the happy place.
Hmm.
Why is one of you a red X?
I think someone marked the bard is dead.
Fair enough.
Duran,
don't
a
even
simple
know how-
question for you.
Oh, there it is.
Barkeep,
Yes. He goes, "What's up?"
a simple question for you. It appears that twice now, while sleeping, we have come to this place. Is it that we are vulnerable while we are in this place?
Wouldn't say you're vulnerable. I would say, well, if you're asking about your physical bodies, technically speaking, yes. If something happened to them while you're here, you might be trapped here for a while. He goes, but if you're
So-
talking about your minds, no.
No, my physical body. I'm assuming while I am here, my body may fall under some sort of unpleasantry.
It's a possibility.
Vague as ever, Durant. Vague as ever.
Durant, isn't it one? Is it one or it's one sole piece to ask a complex question?
It's one soul coin, and you can ask him a question that he can give you advice on almost omnipotent knowledge.
Flip over my soul coin, bad boss style.
All right, you're gonna flick it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, you have your question. Phrase
What
it
was that?
very, very well.
I brushed against something very evil. Or at least my divine sense said it was evil. Everything in me says that this is something important. What and all knowledge can you tell me of what that was?
It obviously was something that didn't want you to see it. Not yet, anyway. Just as you were feeling it out, it was feeling you. This is a different type of evil. This is not an evil that just wants you dead or anything like that. This is the kind of evil that really, truly is something you do not mess with.
You hear that, boys? Told you, no church that worships everything. Anything outside the bearded god has nothing to hide. Has something very big to hide. And we should
That
take
church is
note of
truly
it.
divine and holy.
The
Very
beard
much
knows
so.
when trouble is around. My follicles quiver.
Yes, yes, yes. I slide my soul coin over to Durant along with the picture of the, how do you pronounce
Damn it. That was my...
Ariel?
I was warring between finding out about the evil and asking about her.
Shut up, it's mine.
We get both.
So what can you tell me about this little precious gem?
Ah, that's not a good word. Do not answer that, Durant. Rephrase, my friend. Remember, your questions must be worded in a way.
Skylar,
Because he
chat.
could tell you... He
Alright.
could tell you anything. He could tell you that he knows a lot about her. Make sure to phrase your question better.
Skylar, chat.
I haven't even looked at chat.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, well, alright. So, can you tell me why she is killing both Captain of Gods and, church officials? What is her motive?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, I was role-playing as the Grapist before this, so I still had that mindset.
So, you're actually going to slide a soul coin to Durant right now?
Yeah, to ask him about what is her motive behind everything.
He's going to slide it back to you, and he goes, I think one of your friends is...
What? You cut out, I think.
You might kill deer.
You're not here anymore.
Alright, what? I'm here, though.
Twismere, get your ass up. Can't you smell that?
Smell what? What?
I'm assuming you two are going to wake everybody else up.
We're in separate rooms, aren't we?
Obviously, I ran to his room to wake him up.
I'm assuming you two are going to get everybody else up.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll wait a few minutes to answer. No, I'm going to wake everyone up.
Okay.
All right. All right, you guys should have all moved to a different map if I'm not mistaken.
It's black.
Same.
You
Just
guys
like
wake
my
up,
soul.
and again, it's uncomfortably quiet. The noise from the tavern has ceased. All you can hear.
Can't any of you smell it? It smells like burning sulfur and flames.
As a matter of fact, you all do smell it. It smells like something's on fire.
Ah, they're going for the heretical burning this time. An old favorite of the church, I suppose. Usually they tie us up for
What
us.
are you guys going to do?
Do we hear any noises other than smelling
Nothing.
the flame? Just
Nothing.
eerily quiet. Okay.
And this creepy music, which is awesome.
It is.
Is it dark or are there lights lit?
No, it is dark in this inn.
Okay. Jeannie wants to use dancing lights. Give us some sight. It's her
Go ahead.
cantrip.
Yeah, go ahead and click on it then. Oh yeah, in case you guys aren't aware, I can actually whisper to you guys in chat, so
Yeah.
I figured that's what
be
happened.
kind of paying attention to the chat just in case I whisper something, and it will literally say
Rogue.
in your
Hello?
chat to
Yes.
Did you get
What
an
is
answer
dwarf?
from Durant before I woke you?
No.
you. How do
Just
you want
click
to
it,
do
yeah.
the dancing lights? Does she want to make them a single humanoid that follows you guys, or does she want to place them on walls? What she want to?
Do you want to
So-
place them down the halls, or do you want to make a humanoid that follows us?
Hang on. Before she does that, I have. Where is it?
Right,
Because I'm
but
an
you
elf.
get to choose.
Yeah. So I can see up
Okay.
to 60
Well, say it
feet
then.
because of dark vision.
What are you going to use as your ignitable or material?
A piece of the sacred beard.
I cast a dancing light to flicker down the hall to light our way.
Okay, what ignitable source are you going to use?
You sh-
Just be kind of creative here. You can pretty much say anything at this point that you have.
I'll strike my swords together to create a spark.
That'll work. All right, so as you send it down the hall, this hall is dark, and I mean even the lights generate just enough light to see. It looks like nothing's been touched. Something's obviously wrong. The smell of fire is getting strong.
Something's
yeah.
coming, boys. But, Rogue, did you or did you not get a question answered from Durant?
No, he slid the coin back.
That information would have been useful. So whatever trap they were going to spring, they have obviously sprung. I am getting the very strong sense that something very evil is on its way.
Alright, so, narrator, what do we see with dark vision?
Yeah.
The inn
Yeah, I
is
have dark
as-
vision as well.
The inn is as you left it. However, again, it is dark.
Okay.
This
Wow.
dark is very, very interesting.
Can I roll a was it perception?
Sure.
Alright.
I suggest we move.
Minute details.
I'd like to have my action on
I
already.
didn't see anything.
If it ever comes down to the situation, guys, if you are in danger, I will automatically have you guys have guns drawn, so you will not specify. So it is
okay.
assumed you guys are ready with your weapon.
Does it seem
Um,
like a magical effect is in place, or is it just like dark and quiet?
Actually, go ahead and.
Arcana?
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana for me.
16.
As a matter of fact, it feels like the opposite. It feels like something has lifted, almost.
Ha.
Something has what?
It almost feels like something has lifted it.
Had lifted it?
There is no Arcana. Like, there's less Arcana now than earlier this same day.
There's no magic in effect.
That's odd. The magic has vanished?
I told you that calm from the church wasn't right.
It was an illusion. The whole inn was a trap.
You mean
Not
the
just
whole
the
city was an illusion? That would be quite the magical feat.
And
Would
if
be
it was a
capable.
great magical beast of darkness, it would make
PM
sense.
suggestion: get out of the inn.
We need to move, boys. We need to move.
Jump out a window.
Not that fast, but get out of the inn.
I
Move
suggest we get
slowly,
outside.
keep your eyes around you, and be wary.
Barbarian, fighter, one of you take the front, one of you take the back, everyone in the middle. We need to move.
All right,
Dibs
you
on that.
Take the
guys.
back, I'll take the
As you
front.
guys leave the inn, is no one here. What happens when you leave the inn is a feat that is something that's truly terrifying.
Oh, here
Oh,
we go.
here comes the battle board, completely white.
What is this?
The entire city is not like a giant pyromantic crazy, but this city is obviously very different. This city is almost in ruins.
Almost what?
In
It's
ruins.
almost in ruins.
Okay.
It's things that aren't on fire have mostly burned down already. You can hear some explosions from.
You're kind of cutting out a bit, Robert.
Sorry, you can hear some fire explosions going off in the distance. But this city is obviously
this-
very
I'd take-
different.
I like to roll maybe a perception check or insight check to see how old it looks like the ruins are.
Like, how much dust is on the walls of the tavern we just left?
Right. How much dust, how much we can gauge whether or not this is old destruction or new destruction.
Can I loot the dead body?
Would that be
What dead
perception or
body?
insight?
There's no dead
There's a
body.
dead body on the page.
Oh, it's all blank for me.
Blank for me.
It should be.
Refresh.
Yeah, because I should have you guys on the right page.
So, refresh.
Yeah,
I'm
just
refreshing
refresh.
right now.
There we
Because
go.
there is a dead person on the map.
It's dead people.
Hang on,
Yeah.
it's still loading.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the ad will go away in a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I see it.
Blocker.
Yeah, that person's a little big to scale, but we're just gonna kind of ignore.
It's enjoying it!
You mean you don't have the cantrip ad blocker?
Aha!
Do you want me to roll insight or perception?
For what? What are you trying to do?
Dead
I'm
body,
trying
don't
to
touch the
gauge
dead
how
body.
old the destruction is.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I'd like to roll perception to see if I can notice any movement or anything around us. I want to be very aware of what's going on in the cities.
So can I loot the dead body?
The dead body has nothing of value on, but there is something you do notice. This dead body is not entirely human.
It's
Not
part giant.
entirely human?
Shut up. No, it's not part giant. This body is hairy. Very hairy.
Werewolves!
Can I use my medicine to determine what kind of...
Yes.
Nah.
I will allow you to do that.
So I can do a perception to see if there's any movement around us.
Believe it or not, your medicine's actually good enough.
Okay.
Your medicine tells you
what-
this is a human.
So everything about this body says it's human, except for it's extremely hairy. Did I notice, could I gauge the age
Mid-30s.
So it appears that the rubble and destruction is about 30 years old, boys. So if we go off what the illusion told us about the flyers,
Are we in the... Oh, this is strange. 30 years old?
30 years old, our flyers were said to be 40 years old. We apparently have a lycanthrope in front of us.
This is interesting.
It appears we either are in the past, in the present, and there was a grand glimmer over our entire eyes.
We're not in the past, I think. Illusion seems the most likely, as
But
that
the
would match up for when the city was under siege. With our
How we
current
got
time.
here is a question as well. Remember, we awoke in a place we've never been. We've been talking with a barkeep.
Well
yes,
said.
the rant does not appear
He
to
may
be
not
evil, but he seems to be a non-interference. He'll give us as much as we can find ourselves, just quickly.
Remember,
Yes.
too, guys, talking about Durant, this situation is almost akin to metagaming. Remember, you remember just enough about him to know who he is innately, but talking about him in the open, especially when you're in this world, really isn't.
Okay.
It's almost metagaming.
Okay.
He's more of my gift to you guys, so you guys can coordinate out
Yeah,
when you guys
he-
are resting. I
Okay.
don't drag him into the actual story. He will
Okay,
have
okay.
something to do with the story later on, but
I
as of
just
right
wasn't
now-
sure. on
Alright,
that. Now that
Adam
okay.
or Robert, how long were we resting? Was it a short rest or a long rest?
it is a long rest, so you guys are good.
Okay, so then I'm using Divine Sense again, seeing if anything in the immediate area. So I'm going to use it as the closer, more focused.
Oh,
Is-
on my question about the perception earlier, just seeing if there's any movement around us. My roll was that good?
As of right now, there's unfortunately so much abounding right now. Your perception can't be accurate.
In my medicine roll, do I determine if it's freshly dead or long dead?
He is freshly dead.
Okay, so this lycanthrope has died within I'd say a few hours, boys.
Are there any tracks nearby the marks, nearby the body that you spotted?
Now, I would ask I do not have that skill, unfortunately. All I
Forget how
can
to
tell
do-
you,
I forget how to do the ping. I feel bad. Bad man.
press and
Just hold
hold.
it in.
I am. It's not doing it for me. Feels bad, man.
Sucks to suck.
It's pinging on my screen.
Oh, it is? Oh, dope.
It is.
Yeah.
Guys, there's something outside. We should check it out.
So,
So, okay.
I'm honestly waiting for you guys to this point, so.
Can I do an investigation check?
Okay, Kalmar, why is...
Yeah, what's with the
why-
barrels?
Why don't you walk up and look at them?
Okay, investigate the barrel.
This part of the scene is animated
What do you
differently.
know? Tell me you're aware is barrel.
Orchid, and Neve and I are looking at the barrel over by the burn.
These barrels are filled with water.
So a city is burning to the ground, and yet we are surrounded by barrels of water.
And no citizens to speak of.
Except for the dead lycanthrope.
Stop. Everyone don't touch your pieces. Kalmar, you've done a thing. You hear something from behind, well, literally, like, almost directly behind you. I'm going to turn you, so don't.
Yeah.
Actually, turn yourself to face direct north, please.
Directly where?
At the ping, so...
I don't see the ping. Just
the
let me know when
top
I'm
left of your
close.
character.
Wait, I see a
what's
character
that?
over there.
Where is it?
No, so Adam... So... One square up, one square to the right, or the left.
Alright, hang on. I'm just gonna refresh.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not showing pings. It shows mine. I see Orlon's. Okay, now I'm seeing everyone.
That's right where.
Okay, so you want me here? And then pointed where?
No,
No,
that's where he
where
wanted
you wanted to
looking.
look. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm trying to do a thing.
We figured you're trying to do a thing.
Trying to do.
We don't know who that is. Robert's trying to add that person.
Where is he?
He's over by the red bricked house that's on fire in the top right corner.
And then there's one right above the center. You have 3 randoms on
Yeah.
the field.
That
at
is
the
so weird. I do not see them. I'm going to refresh now.
Everybody make sure that because what could be lagging it up is if you decided to broadcast video and voice into the game. So make sure that's disabled because that could be taking up our bandwidth.
Yep.
If you go to the gear in the top right corner and you scroll to the very bottom, it says, I want to broadcast to others. Make sure that says nothing or disabled.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to figure that out.
All right, got it. Okay, cool.
Oh, you made it to the end of the video. Well, make sure to hit that like button if you liked it and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay hyped, Internet.
I hear a voice calling, telling me to stay asking if I have been going the distance. Sing a faith of passion that I cannot deny. My eyes are swollen with the tears and I've been crying, but to the rest of the world I'm smiling, singing for the glory that I'm dying to show. With my peace sign up when I say goodbye, write a story of a hero.
Well, I'm just gonna take 5 then, or 10, or 20. You coming back?